Well, a couple things. One, I see this a little bit differently. Actually, what Rudy Giuliani was trying to do, Ari, is one of the oldest legal tactics in the book. When you get a witness in a case, and if that witness happens to be, let's say, a prostitute, what does the lawyer do? He attacks her credibility so that somehow what she saw, what she heard, what she experienced somehow isn't true. And what Giuliani's trying to do here is he's absolutely trying to smear this woman who, by the way, based on everything I've read about her, I follow her tweets, she's very self-confident. She's very comfortable with what she does for a living. She's not shy about it. The fact that she stood up to the sitting president of the United States of America when, as you say in your lead-in, 19 other women have ducked and hidden, and I understand why, because they don't want to go through this type of smearing. The real issue here is, as I've been saying on your show every time, the problem here is one man named Donald J. Trump. He's the problem. He's the person that lacks credibility. He's the person that has had issues sleeping with playmates, porn stars, you name it.
Well, yeah,
he's the problem.
And if Rudy's going to go there, now's the part of the newscast, because it's 2018, where we talk about cameos in softcore porn Playboy videos. Right. We're not going to show the video. It's, you know, it's 6:25 p.m., 3:25 on the West Coast, but we will read about it. BuzzFeed reporting that Donald Trump made an appearance in an explicit 2000 Playboy video. Trump's role relatively, quote, benign, it depends what you think of that, but centers on him breaking a bottle of champagne on a Playboy-branded limo while several of the Playmates visit New York City. I mean, as with all of these stories, you can't make it up. The thing that Rudy's saying is legally invalid, logically ridiculous, but also happens to also be hypocritical in the sense that Donald Trump also appears in these kind of films.
Well, look, I think that whether or not he's in films is, I'm not as interested in that as I am in a pattern and practice of lying, smearing, mafiosa tactics where we've got lawyers fixing things and we've got people going to people and threatening them in parking lots, as Stormy Daniels said happened to her. He's the problem. But the point about Giuliani, I think he's the worst spokesman in the history of spokesmen. And if he was my lawyer, I'd have fired him a long time ago, because I think he keeps getting the president in deeper trouble, Ari. I don't think he's helping him a whole lot.